Good afternoon, profitable traders. Welcome to the New York market color session. This is just going to be a recap of everything that was analyzed during the London market color session. Please hold while I try to share my screen. So on the weekly time frame, we've been looking at this left shoulder for price to retrace right back into it before selling. And that's yet to happen because, of course, it's the weekly time frame. It takes place over a very long period of time. And coming down to the daily time frame, we're seeing this high, the high right here, the high at 98.340 being taken out. And coming down to the 4-hour time frame also, we're seeing that most recent price action is actually bullish. On the 1-hour time frame, this is what we're seeing, price traded into this high and failed to break it. We're seeing a reaction of that point. On the 15 minutes time frame also, this is what I'm looking at for price to retrace right back here. We're looking at this level for price to retrace right back into the left shoulder, 98.378. That is yet to happen. I'm still holding my stance for the buy of DXY rather. So once price retraces right back into the left shoulder, again at 98.378, I will be warming up to buy DXY. Coming down to GBP USD, Euro USD, I beg your pardon. On the weekly time frame, we want to see price retracing right back into 1.06763, shoulder, sweep, break. We want to see price returning into this left shoulder. And once that happens, I want to buy Euro USD. But coming down to the daily time frame, we've seen this low being taken out. The low at 1.16943 being taken out. Coming down to the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing price action being bearish. So we may even see price taking out the low at 1.16228. Coming here on the 1-hour time frame, pretty much we may see the low right here at 1.16218 being taken out. Coming down to the 15 minutes time frame, there's an entry right here that I'm looking at for price to retrace right back into 1.16868. And once that happens, I am more than willing to sell Euro USD. So right, this was the markup we had earlier. Once price retraces into this level, we want to sell off Euro USD. And on the weekly time frame for GBP USD, there's a shoulder right here, sweep, break. We want to see price retracing and returning into 1.24683 for price to trade into the left shoulder. Coming down to the daily time frame, on daily time frame, as seen right here, we may see price even taking out the low right here at 1.33758. And on the 4-hour time frame, as seen right here, we've seen this low being taken out. We've seen price retrace. We want to see a continuation of the sell to the downside. And on the 1-hour time frame also, we want to sell. And if we are looking out to sell, our target is going to be this low, residing at 1.33960. Coming down to the 15 minutes time frame for entry, there's one right here. Shoulder, sweep, break. Once price returns into the left shoulder at 1.34729, I want to sell GBP USD. So this is my outlook: a buy of DXY, a sell of Euro USD, and a sell of GBP USD. If you have questions or a different bias from everything that has been said, please type in the chat box and we'll be looking at your questions and your different bias. Right, so while we're doing that, registration for the FX bootcamp training is currently ongoing. You can send us a message on 081 6099 5030 so that we can help you with the registration process. And also the Falcon 2.0 bot leasing service is currently ongoing. You can visit valueflowtraining.com/Falcon to start out with the program. If you don't have questions, we'll be going on a very brief break and we'll be back shortly for the second segment of today's market color session. With that being said, cheers and God bless.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Market Caller for today, the 14th of January 2026. We're excited to have you all here for the New York Market Caller session. Just a quick recap on what we analyzed earlier today. Nothing much has changed from the last analysis that we had this morning. Everything still stayed in place, and we're expecting more moves, better moves, moving into the remaining part of the day. Now, for gold, we established the fact that gold is very bullish right from the monthly time frame for like 2 years now. Since September 2023, gold has just been bullish, and that has been the case all through. On the weekly time frame, we also established that fact that gold has been bullish. So it came down to the 4-hour time frame outside. We were looking to take advantage of the buy move on gold. Seeing price trade into this fair value gap will give us a cue for a buy trade for gold moving into the remaining part of this week. All right, and then we look for where we're going to enter. We said we're looking to see gold retrace here on the 1-hour time frame. We wanted to see it retrace back into this fair value gap at this beginning point here, and then we'll be looking for a buy, because at this point there is nobody that is going to be as interested as possible in the buy setup for gold, seeing the price already at premium and it's in a region of price discovery. We would want to see it sell off into this region and then buy back. So for gold, we're waiting for a sell into this place here, and then looking to buy it all the way to the upside. Since morning, it has been ranging, but we expect it to break out of that range and sell into this region before we join the buy. So that is that on gold. Now for the yen basket, we also stated clearly that for the yen basket, we're looking for buy continuations to we're looking for sell continuations to the downside. That is on the yen basket. We're expecting more and more sell on the yen to the downside. So we expect to see price break out of this level as it has done so. And now we're expecting a quick return and the continuation of the sell because it's now in the period of price discovery. We really expect it to continue selling. However, I want to see a quick retracement before we join the sell. Now for GBP JPY, we had 2 points of interest. Price tapped into one of it. We are now waiting for the continuation pattern to print out before we take the buy. So we said the GBP JPY is on the buy and we're looking to see how it's going to buy into this weekly fair value gap right around here and then give a reversal afterwards. So we're bullish on GBP JPY. This morning, we said we have 2 points of interest. First is here, second is here. So price quickly tapped into this level here. Right now, we're waiting for entry signature because of the way price entered that level. You can see the long wick just tapped into it and moved out immediately. So we're waiting to see a reversal entry signature like the engulfing candle. We're waiting to see something like the morning star pattern print out around here. Then we'll take our buy on GBP, JPY. If price doesn't do that, we would expect it to trade all the way to this level before we look for the buy. Okay. And then for Euro JPY, very similar thing to what we had on GBP JPY. Price traded into this level and just moved out immediately. So for Euro JPY, I'm looking for an entry right now. Seeing what price did a couple of minutes ago, just before the market cut off. We see this morning star pattern that was printed right here on GBP or Euro JPY. So I'm looking for an entry. I'll possibly enter Euro JPY and then take my buy to the upside because if you watch the pip distance here, it's about 50 pips. So if you say you want to put your stop loss at the low here, it's going to be quite a lot. So I'm looking for a safe 20 to 25 pips distance that I can put my stop loss when I enter Euro JPY. So I'm looking for a buy on Euro JPY just as I'm looking for a buy on GBP JPY. Euro JPY even has formed. The only issue now is where the stop loss is going to be. So I'd advise if you're going to be looking for a trade on Euro JPY, at most you should have like a 20 pip stop because Euro JPY can move like that. So you can be looking for something like this. And then we'll be targeting all the way up here. Because this is a period of price discovery, Euro JPY has never been to this place before. So we just target the immediate high right here. Okay, so for Euro JPY, this is the trade I would want to take a buy from here, and then I'll be exiting all the way here. Okay, so seeing that price has already formed this structure here, where we had this morning star pattern form, I'm comfortable with the buy here. Even if it goes against me, I'm comfortable knowing that price got to my point of interest and reversed, and maybe I was too early to the trade, but this is my entry on Euro JPY. I'll be entering right after this market follow. 184 spot 774. Stop loss 20 pips. Take profit is about 70 pips above here. Okay, so right here is stop is take profit. So this is the setup I have for Euro JPY. I hope to move in our direction and give us some decent profit by the end of the day. Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's market follow. Make sure you apply proper risk management while taking this trade, and then ensure that you do your own research if you need to before taking the trades. Okay. So thank you very much again to everyone who has joined the market follow. We'll meet again tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. GMT +1 for the London session market follow, where we're going to be analyzing commodity currencies. And we're also going to be looking at US stock indices during our analysis. These are the assets we're looking for what to analyzing tomorrow morning with you all. So thank you once again. We should good luck and keep trading. Until we meet again tomorrow.